On the news this morning, Anambra State government shuts down illegal motor park in Onitsha. As Anambra State House of Assembly passes vote of confidence on Governor Soludo for transformational strides. NCDC confirms outbreak of cerebral meningitis in 22 states. As Zimbabwean President Mnangagwa appoints new army chief amidst calls for his resignation. Security of life and property is here to stay in Anambra State. In the Anambra, remember, security is everyone's business. And for us to have a more secure and livable Anambra State, let us join hands with government in securing our dear state. If you see something, say something. Report unscrupulous elements to the security operatives for better security of life and property. Remember the emergency numbers 5311 or 080-02-20008 to make your complaints. We begin from Onitsha, where the Anambra State government, through the Anambra State Internal Revenue Service, has closed an illegal motor park at Uromi Park at Niger Street in Onitsha. Speaking after the closure, the commander of the Special Squad of AIRS, Mr. Nathan Obikwelo, said the park is not registered with the AIRS and the State Ministry of Transport, and thereby denying the state government of all the money accruing from the park. Responding, the owner of the motor park, Mr. Uzomma Charles, explained that the park is yet to commence operation and they had already applied for registration and documentation in the State Ministry of Transport. Anambra State Polytechnic in Mbakwu, in a bid to promote healthy lifestyle and team spirit in the work environment, has held its sports day for staff, featuring 100-meter race, egg and sack races, tug of war, football match, and blindfold competition. According to the acting rector of the Polytechnic, Dr. Njide Kachiekezie, it is the second edition of the sports competition inspired by the wife of the state governor, Mrs. Noye Soludo's campaign for healthy living. Correspondent Kenneth Kuchkwode tells us more.
The Anambra State Polytechnic Sports Director and organizing chairman for the sports event, Mr. Emeka Iluno, appreciated the management of the school for endorsing the sports event, emphasizing that it takes passion and willingness on the part of the staff to participate in the sports event, helping them to relax for greater productivity.
Walk and no play makes Jack a dull boy. I was bought by all the staff because we need that time to unwind and relax, as you could see. So it will bring about that enthusiasm to even work more and that willingness to work more. So I think, yes, it will go a long way.
On her part, the public relations officer, PRO of the Polytechnic, Dr. Ekene Nwankwo, and the acting librarian of the school, Clifford Nwugugu, noted that the acting rector is about work-life balance and the sports event provides an avenue for such, pointing that it promotes unity, healthy living, and optimum work output amongst staff.
There is a lot of healing in physical exercise, but many people do not know it. So it's a good thing that the management deemed it fit.
We all know that we need sports, we need physical activities. They say that all works and no play makes Jack a dull boy. So we decided to fix a day that will come out, play. You witness what happened here. It was filled with laughter. Play, enjoy ourselves, and then get the physical fit that we need in addition.
The teaching staff won their non-teaching staff counterpart 1-0 in the football competition, while the School of Agriculture won the match past event, including other wins, as the prize and trophy presentation brought the event to an end. From Mbakwu, it's been Kenechukwu Chukwudi for ABS News.
Opposition and non-opposition members of the Anambra State House of Assembly have unanimously passed a vote of confidence on Governor Chukwuma Soludo and commended his transformative and developmental strides across the state. The motion was moved during plenary session by the member representing Orumba South constituency, Engineer Imamwafo, who emphasized the governor's achievements as the lawmakers praised Governor Soludo's efforts in improving various sectors of the state. Our correspondent, Emmanuel Chibata, has the details. We move over now to, all right, other stories that we have before us this morning. Anambra State government has revealed plans to construct a railway system, revitalize the seaport in the state, and digitize the transport sector to meet international standards. Correspondent Emmanuel Okonkwo reports that the Commissioner for Transport, Mrs. Patricia Webike, revealed this during the opening ceremony of a 3-day maiden transport policy retreat at Professor Dorakunyil Women Development Center in Oka. His report.
The ongoing retreat, which has its theme, Transport Policy and Planning for Sustainable Development, was organized by the State Ministry of Transport. Commissioner Igwebike stated that the Soludo's government's plans to construct a railway in the state, revitalize the seaport, and digitalize the transport sector are to make transportation easier for the people of the state and improve the state's gross domestic product, GDP, calling on relevant stakeholders in the transport sector to partner the government in repositioning the sector for the good of all.
In mass transit, we are talking rail. Rail is coming soon. We have partnered with other motors, Olic. It's not taking you out of business. It's actually going to give you business because you can cluster together. Mr. Governor has taken us to the next level. So we are living that dream. All we have to do is to keep in.
A keynote speaker at the event, Dr. Ivan Igwe, who spoke on the theme of the event while identifying the transport sector as the major driver of the economy, made a case for intentional and sustainable development in the transport sector, noting that sustainable transportation, as defined by the United Nations, is the provision of services and infrastructure for the mobility of people and goods, advancing economic and social development to benefit present and future generations in a manner that is safe, affordable, accessible, and environmentally responsible.
Nigeria's Center for Disease Control and Prevention says the country has recorded a total of 807 suspected cases of cerebrospinal meningitis and sent 4 deaths from 22 states as of March 26, 2025. The NCDC stated that the case fatality rate is at 9.2% as of the same date. The center disclosed this in a statement titled CSM Outbreak. NCDC Rapid Response Teams in Kebbi, Sokoto, and Katsina states, signed by its head of corporate communications, Sani Dati. According to the report, its rapid response team are already in Kebbi, Sokoto, and Katsina states in response to the ongoing outbreak of the cerebrospinal meningitis. The deployment follows a significant increase in suspected cases reported from these states. According to the Director General of NCDC, Dr. Jide Idris, the RRT will be there for 14 days, and if need be, an extension will be given to the team. Zimbabwe's President Emmerson Mnangagwa has appointed a new army chief following protest on Monday called by a group of war veterans who want to force the president to resign. The former Major General Emmanuel Matatu takes over with immediate effect. President Mnangagwa has faced calls from his former supporters to step down, citing mismanagement and corruption. Earlier this week, Mnangagwa retired his army chief, Lieutenant General Anselm Santaway, appointing him Sports, Arts and Culture Minister. Matatu, reportedly 72 years, is a veteran of the 1970s Liberation War that is still a huge factor in Zimbabwean politics. In sports, the Premier League will have 2 transfer windows this summer to allow Manchester City and Chelsea to register players for the Club World Cup. Clubs in the English top flight will now be able to recruit and retain players in a special window between June 1 and 10. The exceptional registration period was approved by FIFA last October and is open to any national association which has teams involved in the new expanded Club World Cup, which starts in the United States on June 14. Winners of the competition could earn up to $125 million in prize money with a $1 billion collective pot on offer to the 32 teams involved. Remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page at Anambra Broadcasting Service, subscribe to our YouTube at ABS Television, and on X at ABS Radio TV. On Instagram, we are at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. Before we go, here are the main points again. We told you that Anambra State government has shut down an illegal motor park in Onitsha. We also told you that Anambra State House of Assembly has passed a vote of confidence on Governor Soludo for transformational strides. NCDC has confirmed outbreak of cerebral meningitis cases in 22 states as Zimbabwe's President Nangawa has appointed new army chief amidst calls for his resignation. Security is here to stay in Anambra State. In the Anambra, remember, security is everyone's business. And for us to have a more secure and livable Anambra State, let us join forces with the government in securing our state. If you see something, say something. Report unscrupulous elements to security operatives for better security of life and property. Remember the emergency numbers 5311 or 08002-20008. And that's the news this morning, as edited by Stanley Boka and the production team. I am David Okwakwasile.